everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have kind of a different type of video, but it is about bullet journaling. So I have been bullet journaling for about a year and a half now, and I absolutely love it. It is so much fun for me, and I've definitely created my certain style that I like to do, which is pretty simple and easy, but I love bullet journaling, so I thought I'd go ahead and share some easy layouts with you, because I know when you're first getting started especially, it's super daunting and seems super overwhelming to start one, but it's actually really simple, and there's a lot of cute pages you can make without a ton of work and a ton of skill. So I thought I would share those with you, and then I'll actually show you some of my completed pages as well, so you can just get a good idea of what it looks like. Alrighty, so let's get started. Okay, so here's the first layout that I've created that's pretty easy and simple, but you can do a lot with it. So as you'll notice when looking through my pages, I love using these as my titles. So they're kind of like a banner thing. I'll leave a link down below on how you can easily draw these, but they're super simple and they look super cute and put together. But for this, I just made 4 different boxes and then a title, and I love doing this for days of the week or for certain classes, especially being in college. I like to write down my courses I have and use it accordingly. But you can do a lot with this layout, and basically it's up to you, but it's just a cute layout to have. The next one is this layout, which I use all of the time, and I use this especially for budgeting or writing down recent purchases. So I have 3 different boxes here, and normally what I would do with this is write the date, the item purchased, and then the amount that it was. That's just something I like to do with this kind of layout, but really you can do whatever you want. But I find bullet journaling is super helpful when budgeting or writing down purchases, and it just helps me personally keep in track all of my spending. And then I have this page, which is just 3 boxes like this, and once again with like the little titles. And I actually have a completed page of this that I will show you, where I kind of wrote down what I wanted to buy, things I don't want to spend my money on, and then things that I have to spend my money on. But this layout is good for so many things. You can do to-do lists for certain days, or write down goals, or anything you want to really break down into 3 categories. This is awesome for. And then I have one more final layout for you. So this is the layout I use to write down my goals. So as you can see, I have just 4 different boxes like this, but they're all kind of different shapes. But I like to do goals, and I like to do separate categories. So I'll show you a completed page once again, but I like to have my goals for an area that I have a lot on in the bigger squares, and then kind of if I have a very specific goal, I'll put it in the little square. Yeah, but those are the 4 pages I've created to just kind of give you some inspiration. Super easy, really not very difficult to do, but you can do a lot with these pages and really use your imagination and make them work for yourself. So now that I showed you some templates for some bullet journal pages, I thought I'd go ahead and share some of my personal bullet journal and pages that I have done and completed, and just some more inspiration for you. So this was my title page that I made for the start of 2019. This is one of the pages that I absolutely love. It is a fitness tracker, and basically I just did columns, and I wrote down 7 little squares, so each one is a week. And then down here I put a key of how many miles each color represents, and then I put my goal of 15 miles per week. So I used that when doing my running and walking, just to kind of keep track, and it was super helpful. So this is a completed page of the one I kind of showed you, pretty similar, except the one that I did the layout for, the titles were in the boxes. But I used this to kind of write down the stuff that I want to buy in the future, and then stuff I want to avoid because I spend way too much money on it, and then as well as needs. So I kind of like to really focus on what I want to spend my money on, and by writing it down, it really helps my personal spending habits. So I love this page. It's super helpful. Here's an example of kind of the column idea I was showing you with the template. I use this to track my spending, but I did add an extra column to see if I needed it, and it just kind of shows like I really don't need any of this, and it kind of makes me feel a little guilty, which is probably good. But anyway, I write down the date, what I bought, and then the amount, and then whether I needed it or not. And then I also highlight if I returned that item, so then I can cancel it out of the total. But I really love tracking my spending this way. It is super easy to just write the columns, and it just helps me stay extremely organized with what I'm buying. Finally, I have this page. These are all my pages, but I just thought I would highlight the ones that I absolutely love. So this is my favorite page I've ever done, but it is a mood tracker. And basically each day, when the day's over, I choose one of these and I kind of fill in that square for the day, and that's how I was feeling that day. And it kind of seems a little silly, but for me, it's helped me like want to have so many more positive days and really look for the good in each day, because I just want to have good days, and it's just helped me kind of see how I'm doing, and it's super helpful. And then I also just added a little quote down here, but I really recommend doing this page. It's super fun, and it kind of just gives a good perspective of how you're feeling and how you're doing and how you can improve your days, because there's good in each day. You just have to look for it. So that was my bullet journal. I also wanted to quickly mention the pens that I use, because I found some really awesome pens. So I use the Kelly Creates markers. I got them at Joann's fabric store, but I used a 40% off coupon. They're a little bit expensive. I think this pack was $30, but once again, I used that 40% off coupon. And then I also got a pack of just the black ones, but I really like these. They're kind of like marker pens, and these are the small brush pens. But yeah, if you're looking for good pens to start off with for bullet journaling, I totally recommend these. So yeah, that is my little bullet journal video. It's kind of random, kind of out of the blue, but I thought I would share it because it is such a fun thing, and I totally recommend trying it out. It's not for everyone, but definitely it is super fun and really beneficial, at least for me, to kind of write down my goals, track my spending, and just, it provides like a creative outlet, I guess, and it's something that I don't mind doing at all. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!